a famous classic short coast story for you. The Signal Man. One evening, a curious traveler is walking along a railway cutting, a deep trench through which a train line runs. Looking down from the edge, he spots a railway signalman standing by the mouth of a dark tunnel. The traveler calls out to him, "Hello, below there!" But to the traveler's surprise, the signalman reacts with alarm. He stares fearfully down the tunnel before finally looking up and responding. The traveler descends to speak with him. They talked beside the track in the shadow of the signal box. The signalman seems a troubled and isolated man, responsible for operating signals and controlling passing trains through the lonely cutting. The traveler senses something weighing heavily on his mind. After some polite conversation, the traveler leaves, promising to visit again the next night. A terrifying confession. On his return, the signalman confides in the traveler. He explains that he is haunted by a mysterious figure, a ghostly man who appears at the mouth of the tunnel. Each time the ghost covers his face with one hand and waves the other in a warning gesture, calling out, "Hello up below there!" This spectre's appearance always precedes a railway disaster. The first time it appeared, a terrible train collision occurred inside the tunnel. The second time, a young woman mysteriously died on a passing train. The signalman feels helpless. Each time the figure appeared, no one else saw it, and he could not prevent the tragedies. The Final Omen. The signalman tells the traveler that the ghost had recently appeared once more. Warning him again, he fears a third disaster is near, though he doesn't know what it will be. The traveler tries to reassure him, suggesting it might be stress or imagination, but the signalman remains deeply disturbed. The tragic conclusion. The next day, the traveler returns to the cutting, only to find a small group of railwaymen gathered by the tunnel. To his shock, they informed him that the signalman has been struck and killed by a passing train. Even more early, the train's driver describes how he had tried to warn the man off the track by shouting, "Hello up below there!" and waving his arm, the exact words and gesture the ghost had made in its previous appearances. The traveler is horrified, realizing that the ghost's final warning had been about the signalman's own death. Themes of the story: premonition and fate, warnings of the disaster no one can stop, isolation, the lonely, stressful life of a railway signalman, psychological horror, fear of unseen, uncontrollable forces, death and inevitability, the tragic helplessness of the character.